5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellous Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, goddammit. Here I am. Welcome to the Romello Marcellous Show. I'm he. You know the rest. God damn it. God damn it. Man, it's another day we can put in the books, but how good was it for some? Wasn't that good for a lot of people. Starting off. I'm gonna give you a second, let y'all get in the room, man. If you like the show, you know what to do. Follow me right here on YouTube. Smash the subscribe, pluck the like. You know what to do. Also, if you like it, hey, double tap me on Instagram. Let me know. Also, yeah, hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, if you're just joining the show, man, let's start with how I woke up this morning. I woke up to this. I'm feeling some kind of way about it. I'm sure we all are. But I don't have no love. I ain't got no remorse either. I'm not gonna be one of these jokers who's sit on here and send all of this remorse and this heartbreak out and all of that. You know why? Because at any other turn, a motherfucker like this will tell you I'm a grown ass man. And when you're doing grown man shit, grown man prices come with grown man shit. Yeah. So I'm saying this to say that a lot of us, man, as we move up in life, we don't understand that there's different levels for the devils. And these niggas are willing to take the devils from the lower levels with them up to the upper levels. And wonder why they got this kind of shit, because they don't know how to move. You're supposed to change your address and everything about you. You ain't supposed to do the same shit that you did when you were doing what you were doing to get to where you are. Bunch of niggas, man. What's a nigga, man? Nigga is somebody who's primal, hungry, lacking, no sense of self, no sense of security, no love for self or anybody else for that matter. And see, we living in a side where these Zionists have given these niggas as influencers a place and a space to influence us in how we should be feeling with the greatest form of propaganda. Right? Everybody's seeking approval for somebody else. Some bullshit. So they create a climate where everybody's got access. When it was never like that, or it should never have been like that, where everybody has access to certain aspects of life because they hadn't challenged the devils on their level. Tupac said before he died, man, he couldn't go back to the neighborhood that he went to live or do something or do anything about anything that was going on there because the niggas that was there would rob him. They would kill him. Yeah. But you moving around and you got these young guys, quote unquote influencers, influencing us to do what? Or influencing the masses. And I'm saying us as a blanket statement because we all a part of it. We see it every day. But then one of them when they get their top popped, then we got to jump online and talk about all this respect and this love and all this bullshit. And honestly, I can't see where any one of them motherfuckers have done anything to progress any points of growth in the black community. because that's all I can speak for. Now, it's a shame that we're looking at it like this. Boom. How many of them have died with their shoes on since 2019? Wow. And these are the quote unquote A-listers, the ones at the top of the food chain. But there's so many others that has been getting popped out and shit we don't know. We don't know their levels of success, but because their notoriety by many, it makes it a thing, as they've influenced somebody. You know, power of life and death is in the tongue. If you look at each and every one of these people on here, right, at some point in time they were selling death. Of what can't happen, what gonna happen, how it gonna happen, how it need to happen at some point in time. You putting that shit out, trust me, it's gonna come see you at some point in time. Yeah. Boosie was online talking about, yeah, we targets now. You always been targets because you never knew how to move. When your bank account changes, it doesn't mean that your homies has changed. You put him in a position to make something happen, but he can't go everywhere that I go. He's not meant to go on these journeys. I'm on level 7 now. I left the devils alone on level 2, 3, and 1. Yeah. And I'm speaking about your devil. Your devil could be poverty. If your bank account is right, then there's no need for you to go back around the way to do shit. Nothing. Not a damn thing. If it's drink or drug, once you master that, there's no reason to go back into any situation or all the ill repute that would put you in that way. But you have a group of people or a class of people who need to be seen, who thirst to be seen or be amongst their quote unquote peers to show them that they've made it out. Yeah, nigga, we know you made it out. You don't live around here anymore. Yeah, we'll brag on you, we'll boast on you, and if it's meant for us to see you again in whatever shape or fashion, then that's what will happen. But for the most part, man, you can't. I don't know, man. Even with the headline, I don't even know what's true because I wasn't there. But to see footage before that, they riding through Fifth Ward. Come on, man, that's like in any MLK in any town. That ain't a nice spot to be rolling through. You rich, nigga. For what? Man, I'm gonna hop on it too, man. These motherfucking Zionists out here, boy, perpetrating to be something that they ain't. Got us over a barrel and have had us over a barrel for a long goddamn time. And, you know, to see this right here is becoming commonplace. It's becoming commonplace to the point where after a while we'll get numb and see these quote unquote men. You know what they'll do? They'll become babies. I can tell you right now, in every major city in this town, within the last 3 weeks, a baby has been killed. I'm talking about a baby anywhere between 3 and 15, 16. Yeah. And why? You know why? The very shit a lot of these motherfuckers perpetuate. Hey, I ain't got no listen. This shit is like the drug game to me. It's like any other game that you step and you want to throw in and throw a big at the penitentiary, because a lot of these niggas are doing it anyway. I'm just saying, home, it comes with the goddamn territory. If you want to be out here doing what you're doing, you sticking your chest out, be man enough to come with every aspect of it and recognize, listen, in your life, the only people that matter are those that are in your inner circle, meaning your immediate family and maybe 2 people outside of that. Everybody else is going to have some hate, some disdain, or some sort of envy for you. And going to cause you some issue. Yeah, recognize who you are, man. Know what are liabilities for you. If I'm out somewhere, you better believe I'm going to handle my business. I'm getting the fuck up out of there, because I ain't got time to be in nobody's way for nothing at all. Yeah. And people understand, well, you know, you think about how many people lost their lives, right? You die. They're gonna drop you in the hole tomorrow, next week. Gonna have a funeral, gonna have a wake. People gonna come around, they're gonna post some shit out on you and eat and drink and talk about you a little bit. 3 weeks later, you'll very quickly begin to be forgotten. Motherfuckers will throw a remember you up on their page, on whatever. You know, they might throw some flowers on the area where you got hit at or whatever. But I promise you, you will be forgotten quickly. Remind yourself what the fuck you out there doing it for. If it's for the money, get the money and go the fuck home. Yeah. Niggas do that hangout shit because niggas ain't got nothing to do. Niggas ain't got nothing to lose. Because niggas ain't got nothing to lose, they'll help you lose your shit down to your life. Now, my heart goes out to the children that may be affected and the mothers and that kind of thing. But where was the ball drop? Starts at home. I got children too. If I didn't give them anything and everything to grow on, that's on me. But I'll tell you like this, because I've had these conversations. If it did happen, yeah, I would shed a tear, but I would sleep good at night because I did everything I was supposed to do as a parent. Yeah. You motherfuckers ain't getting off the hook either. Because these are young folks doing this. These are young babies. These are young boys doing this. Yeah. You know. I'm beyond bothered by this shit. In every city you go to, this is what you got going on. Another one bites the dust. And another one does. And another one. And these fools doing it on national platforms. They're going out here with a bang. With a whole bang. You know, it's like the NFL or like the NBA. When you look at this business that they're in, you got hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers out here that aspire to do it and could probably do it well or way better than the average ones that have made it, right? For whatever reasons. And they'll never get to the big dance. But the ones that are here now, squandering it. Even to the point you got a motherfucker like Diddy on the street last night trying to get into some altercation with the little other rapper dude who was in power. I mean, other dude in rap. I can't even fathom that. Are we that insecure black men that we got to do that kind of shit? We got to rile up at each other. We can't just have a conversation. And really, I mean, I come from the school of ain't no talking. If you're gonna do something, you do that shit. We ain't got to be barking. Barking is we wasting time. Nothing but space and opportunity. I want to punch you in your motherfucking face. I'm just walking, punch you in your motherfucking face. That's it. Or whatever gonna happen. We ain't got to talk about it. We posturing. But while you posturing, you're influencing other people who see that shit. And this is a lot of this TikTok and a lot of the reels, all that bullshit, the stuff we see, the vile shit that we see, the vile interpretations of quote unquote to be black, beautiful black people we do. It's being seen by those that have no governance yet. And they think that that's right. Yeah. Shame. I was supposed to do an event last evening. I'm glad I didn't do it. Come to find out, a couple blocks from where I was supposed to do the event at, a baby got shot, 14 years old. Yeah. Goddamn shame. And why? Because you beefing over something that your mammy don't even own. A neighborhood or some broad. Even to the conversation I was having a couple days ago about a guy who shot this motherfucker because he liked his girlfriend's picture. That was supposed to be his homeboy. Are we that far gone? Both of you niggas is dead or gone, and you ain't never coming home. She going on and do what she gonna do anyway. You can't control folks. Folks gonna do what they want to do, but at the same time, man, it's about you and what your print and what your mark's like. I'm vowing, with this platform to always speak my mind and speak from a position of experience. Now, when I say I don't have any remorse for that, because I don't, because I've been out there, and a lot of us have been out there in those situations where it could have gone left. And whatever the reason was, we were able to make it out of there or make it home or whatever the case was. A lot of us learned from it. A lot of us did. But we talking about the whole different level of quote unquote individuals that quote unquote have made it, that are prospering, that are able to provide and take care of their family and able to make a positive impact on their communities or folks that are watching them, right? You had some jokes to jump on and talk about the fact that, hey, you shouldn't be video cameraing and, the dude was losing his life. You know what? In all actuality, this is the day and age we live in. But at the same time, I welcome that too, because have they not caught the people yet? We don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about it. And if so, please update me. But that footage could very well help catch those assailants. So it's a double-edged sword. And it depends on how they were doing it. Were they joking? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. But even still, it goes back to what I said. Shit, you out there. Some of that shit come with it. You lucky motherfucker didn't want to run up there and run in their pockets. Take their chains, take their jewelry off, all of that kind of shit. That those that have platforms that would find disrespectful. I hate a motherfucker that will sit back and talk about, what this individual, that individual can't do, even down to Kanye. Let me address the elephant in the room. It sucked a lot of oxygen in our rooms out, right? I thought we lived in the land of the free. I mean, well, freedom ain't free, but when I talk about the freedom of expression, you can express what's on your mind. If it offends somebody, there may be some sort of blowback or ramifications behind it, if it's not true. But if it's founded, fuck we talking about? Listen, in the last week, that boy said on that show, said what he had to say, and he's proven all of this shit right because it's actually happening to him before our eyes. And who's actually going to be willing to, in the entertainment industry that's quote unquote on those different levels of devils, willing to put their house up and say, I'm gonna rock with you. Yeah, we may not agree with everything that he says. We may not agree with everything that my mama or your mama says, but at the same time, ain't nobody gonna bother. You feel me? And that's the same kind of position we should take with our own, because this is what they're doing. They've closed ranks, they've chosen sides, and they're gonna do what they do. They're gonna let it be known that, you can't come and do that. There's nothing you can say about us. Yeah. Most jokers don't get that. They think it's power in bashing our own and jumping out there and defending different things, that they ain't got no business defending because they don't know shit about it. There's a saying, right? Power is not the ability to criticize it, right? Power is not the ability to criticize it. It is the ability not to be criticized. Yeah. It's the ability to choose not to be criticized because you have the might to make sure that no one criticizes you. The biggest bully on the block, or bullies on the block. Yeah. You don't like what I'm saying, man. I don't give a shit. I got to say it. There's a lot of you motherfuckers. Boy, y'all are influenced by the wrong shit. Common sense is a motherfucker. We supposed to all have it, but a lot of motherfuckers is over there getting arms as opposed to common sense. Yeah. It's my choice to sit on here and talk about this shit tonight, right? Just like if I was alive and what was it, 16, 19, 15, whatever the fuck it was, to either die or carry the burden, like so many did. This is why we're here now. Because somebody chose to carry the burden that went over you motherfuckers' head. Yeah. But here we go. Take off. Another one bites the dust. Who is it going to be next week? Who is it going to be next week? Because every week, man, we talking about one. Either going to jail or going to hell. Yeah. And honestly, I'm not to say I don't have a hell or jail to put a motherfucker in, but you know, we know when jokers is living right and when they ain't. Yeah. Bad, man, to go out here like that and take those kind of thoughts. Your last thoughts. It's like, damn, who gonna raise my baby? Damn, is my mama gonna be all right? Damn, this happened right here. Damn. Let me say this, man, to you guys. These Zionists that want to quote unquote call themselves the chosen ones, and we know the fuck they ain't. If you ever get an opportunity to do your homework, it's all over. Start looking across the seas. Look at Palestine. Look at I've touched all of it on this platform before. I'm not gonna go through it tonight. Just gonna give you some pathways to go look and do your own thing. Search your heart. They have been perpetuating this climate for some time now. Anyone that's been on the earth past 1950 knows this. They found a tool in which they can hit hard and fast and continue to keep the vibration right here. Everything's go. Everything's go. There's no turn down. There's no mode for subtle nothing. So they got everybody operating on their lowest version of themselves. Take. It's all about me. Fuck you. Me. Yeah. I gotta get it. Because these motherfuckers is getting it, and I need to get it like them. And in all actuality, you getting got like they got. And at every turn, recognize beautiful black people. Anyone that's held a space at the top has been profusely used and abused. And when there's no more use for them, they're going to break that tool. They're going to break that tool. They got to get their investment back some way, one way or the other. There is no major black artist on the platforms, or excuse me, there are a few now, but we're talking about up until now, there's very few that were really in control of their business or their faculties when they left here. Their family's still fighting over the scraps, or the people got all of it back. Thus the saying they would say, well, shit, you're worth more dead than you are alive to me. So how are we gonna politic that? There's so many reasons, man. We're not in people's back offices. We don't know what's really going on. We don't know whether these people got access to their masters. We don't know what kind of deal they got signed. We don't know. But to keep it on point, they have amassed a place in life where they don't have to deal with the lower echelons of the devils. So why keep these devils with you? Why take these spaces and places with you? You know, it doesn't keep you relevant. I'm gonna tell you right now. The thing that keeps you relevant to people is the lack of access to you. They don't see you often, but they hear you. They don't need to see you. You show up, and when it's time to be seen, and it's a treat, they're willing to pay you to see you. Fucking crap game. basketball game, whatever the fuck it is. If it wasn't something that was sponsored, why are you there? That's just like that boy going, man, listen, you know, it's just like this boy here, P&B. How the hell you going to sit down and have waffles and chicken on all places on Manchester? Yeah, you were supposed to get your head popped off. Blood Central. Come on, man. This dude behind some goddamn cookies, knowing, popping off, running your mouth, everything else. This one, you in the hills. How many other well-to-do homes and jokers just decided to really just pick your home to run up in? Then we down to this nigga. Another nigga kills him because folks felt he got too big for the hood, because he had no fucking business being back in the hood. Yeah, fuck the hood. Send the money, man the project. You don't have to show up or be there every day. Send the money. It'll get done. Grassroots mean grassroots people. They're going to go in and do the grassroots work. They're going to pull up the weeds. They're going to make that shit happen. I don't need to be sitting up on no motherfucking corner every day, all day, and let motherfuckers envy me and watch me and follow me and minds, and, you know, running up on my daddy and my mama and brothers and sisters and all that bullshit. No. I'm going to be straight up, man. A lot of these motherfuckers got just what they deserve. I said it, goddammit. You don't know how to fucking move. You need to, yeah, nigga, get your head popped off. Yeah, I'm saying it. I can't dress it up. I can't be no other way but be me. Motherfucker, you move fucked up, you get fucked up. Yeah, you graduated from the under levels of the devils, nigga. You on the upper set. You have to grow a whole another set of eyes and ears in your head and your back to deal with the upper echelon devils that you getting ready to deal with. Why the fuck you still fucking with the niggas? I don't like niggas. Yeah. I want to deal with some real black people. Progressive, really positive, want something for their people, for themselves, not just looking for myself in the short term. Give me a couple of dollars so I can go trick it off with some bitch. Excuse my French. No pun intended, because you know, there's different levels in that too. And I've covered and not touched that. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just calling a spade a spade. But I'm tired of motherfuckers jumping on here. A lot of the quote unquote OG rappers, man, what we doing? You know what the fuck we doing. They moved you out because you were no longer impressionable. You grew a brain, so they parked you so they can get some young fresh lions who were quote unquote at the point in time lowly niggas that they can push and sell. If you hear something over and over and you fall asleep to it, just like Spanish, anything else, you'll learn it. It'll become a part of your psyche, your memory, everything that you are. And this is what this has done. Even through COVID, man, come on. You were sitting in place and space while they were pumping the air with this shit. God damn. And these niggas were still on the road on tour. And trust me, I told my artist, hey, nah, man, you might as well just fall back. They don't even rolling around out here because that's treachery. That is a whole lot of treachery. I'm telling you. So they'll be dropping them in the hole in the next couple of days, and life will go on, and we'll wait for the next one to add to the list. And yeah, I got to stop going out of here, man. You're too young. You're way too young. Your balls ain't even dropped yet, man. Seriously. Too young. Too young. God damn. Too young. No gray nowhere. Too young. Now, let me address something else, man. Somebody came at me, and I posted the video. It was an alternate video of some footage that was found on the George Floyd case. And there was some address about it. Yeah, motherfucker, I'll show it. I believe in looking at all angles of things and playing the shit fair. Yeah, we've been fucked with by the race soldiers that move around the street, but at the same time, you know what? I don't want to uphold no nigga if he out there in the street doing some fuckery and he ain't standing for his shit. So here's what I'm gonna say. I didn't put it up there because I had a dog in the fight. I put it up there so that we can all see and have an opinion about the actual factuals and what was missing, so that we can take a further, deeper dive of what agendas may be or may have been at work. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know when the last time we heard anything about some Black Lives Matter, about anything. And trust me, people ain't just stopped getting shot by the police. People ain't just stopped getting shot. And the thing is, if Black Lives Matter, it shouldn't just be a justice issue. It should be a community issue where we come into our communities and are willing to take charge of ourselves. It doesn't just matter when a cop shoots us. It should matter when we shoot each other. That's some bullshit. I'm not on that. Listen, it's across the board. If you're going to do it, if you're going to fuck with it, or don't fuck with it. Yeah. Need to see it all. That's just like a motherfucker walking up saying, yeah, you did something, right? But ain't no evidence. Or it's partial evidence. It's hearsay. Or whatever it may have been at that point in time is a different angle. But there's whole different points of view. And to make a solid decision or determination on how this will affect all of our lives, we need to see it all. Every inch of it. Now, to the individual that, individuals that quote unquote got on my line, you know who you are. Right here. From any way you need me to, anytime you want to have a conversation, we can do that. Yeah, I'm ready for that. Listen, I don't have a dog in that fight, like I said. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, if I was out here passing bad money, buying drugs and other shit like that, and the people rolled up on me and I decided to swallow my motherfucking shit, then hey man, that shit on me. That shit is on me. The smart money would have been like, all right, hurry up and get me, man, go on, hurry and lock me up, man. Take me on down here so I can spit up and get this shit about me, whatever I got to do one way or the other. And yeah, let me handle my thing as opposed to trying to hold court on the street. And see, this is what niggas do. That's why niggas always got that, they talking. You know, they be on the Force 48, they bring them the bag of McDonald's. You know, it's over at that point because they talking. No, let me get on into the bullpen. I need to go. I got a shit, man. That would have been the conversation I'd have been having. Not having you out there with your knee and my shoulder. Yeah. I don't like goofy motherfuckers that do goofy shit and jump on bandwagons just because they hear another motherfucker talking and it sounds good. Nigga, fuck that. Put it all on the table. Let's count it out so we can cash it out right. Yeah. Everybody should have their proper portion. Yeah. Now, I just came on here, man, put a little paint where it ain't, man. I don't give a fuck if I offended anybody. I just got to be who I am. I got to call it how it is. Because trust me, I've been out here in these streets and I know what comes with that shit. And even on some quote unquote civilian shit, if I'm moving in them circles, any one of you going to a club, you going to a party, you don't know who the fuck is showing up at that party, beefing with who, doing what to who, and coming to the party. You don't know what's coming there, but you in there. Yeah. So when you hear on the news, oh, nightclub, 20 people shot. Boom. That shit ain't random, motherfucker. They was coming to get one person that happened to be in there with you and everybody else that got hit that night and that didn't make it home. But none of y'all had the story. The news people don't have the motherfucking story. And yeah, you may catch the assailant, but the assailant, yeah, they gonna cop to it because I'm on camera. But we don't have no discussions about why. If I do, it's still a moot point because can't take them bullets back. But all I'm saying is that rich folks shouldn't hang in certain places with certain faces. Because that brings a whole different type of liability. Because see, now the people can't get their money. Your people, that is. Yeah. We'll see if they pay out. But anyway, I got to shift gears, motherfuckers out here still doing wild shit, right? Look at these jokers, right? They got caught in Utah. They went to Walmart dressed up in blackface as prisoners' costumes. I don't even want to show the video, but yeah, they were high school kids. And, the person said that was kind of wrong. And, they ain't going to go to college. And the rebuttal from one of them was like, yeah, well, it doesn't make a difference. We high school dropouts. It kind of poke fun at the Jim Crow black prisoner man who 9 times out of 10 probably never made it to high school. This is what they think of us, y'all. Black men, black people, black women. Yeah. Yeah. Shame that we go the way we go when we go. Yeah, better. We have got to do better. I want to say something, man, but I don't want to say it. There's some people I don't like, man. I just don't fucking like. No, let me not say that. I don't like their ways. Shannon Sharp is a fucking coon. He's a fucking podunk coon. I can't stand that motherfucker's personality. Might be a good man, but I just boy. Yeah. I can't stand that motherfucker's personality. Is that right? Yeah. Fucking coon. And he jumps on the show and he wants to be black when it's beneficial to him. And he stands on a line, a very thin line. Because he wants his check. He wants his check. Yeah. Here's one thing. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get the fuck up off here. What's up with Ye and Jewish apologies? I don't know, man. If you heard some, please let me know. Because I to this second, I've been listening. I haven't heard any Jewish apologies. Nothing direct. Everything's kind of been touchish. But what I will say is, you can't deal with a black man like you deal with a white man. A lot of us come from nothing. So it doesn't make a big hill of beans if you take it. We can get it. We can adjust our lifestyles. A lot of us, we're accustomed to being in the house with the lights off. Water jug in the refrigerator, a little bit of bread or some peanut butter. We come from that. And the fact that I've touched what I touched, you can't take that from me. It's my history. I'm not going to get into the apologies. Honestly, man, I don't know. I hope he is willing to stand. Because honestly, I was like, fuck it. You can take it all from me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go back to where I came from. I ain't going to take it with me anyway. Trust me. I'd be at the strip. I would be fucking with y'all in the day, and I'd be at the strip club at night. Fucking it off. No, I wouldn't. I'm just fucking with you, man. No, but honestly, man, I think that I have no thoughts, man. I have no thoughts. I haven't heard any as of yet. He didn't get canceled until he said something about the Jewish people. He treated his own like shit and didn't get canceled. Well, that's what it is. I mean, shit. I've seen it. I've shown video on this thing, man, that would have gotten me canceled if it were a white person. I've shown many brothers getting their head popped off on my platform, and trust me, you can go back and you can still see it sitting out there. But this goes back to what I was saying, where we have our people with a constant control. And right now he's considered to be an uppity nigga. And I wouldn't say he shitted on his own people. The stuff he's uttering, man, I'll tell you, a lot of it is fact. Whether we want to receive it or not, this is where we go left, where we have this quote unquote gray area where people just want to be able to get along and forget who the fuck we are as black people. Because I'm black. I'm from right here. My people, I can trace back in this country hundreds of years. And that's just it. I ain't no tether, no anchor baby, no none of that bullshit. Lineage is right here. Bam. What I'm saying is this. When we look at the fact that, okay, here's an example. The greatest labor you can have in this world is one that you don't pay for, or the one that you can marginalize, or the one that you can get to submit to your will because you have leverage. Okay? Now, to get someone canceled or to make someone want to go through the extents that they are going, that means that there is some exposure to the truth about the individuals that they're willing to do. This goes back to my statement that we as the black man is the most dangerous man on the face of the earth. What makes him more dangerous is because he has access to resource. And he's been in those rooms, he's been in those circles, he's been in those spaces and places with these people. He's seen some shit. He knows some shit. So what do? You look at all of our quote unquote black leaders. They've been either murdered, incarcerated, or defamed and discredited. And when we talk about slavery was a choice, is that a question? I'm gonna answer the question the same way I answered it to the motherfuckers that came to me when I posted what I posted. Yeah, slavery was a motherfucking choice. This is my thing. And this common sense. We go back to the common sense line. Because our ancestors could have very well decided to say, fuck it, you're gonna tie us to the horse too. You're gonna have to kill us because we're not gonna buy to that bullshit that you're ripping off to us. But our ancestors chose to fall under the yoke. And there we go. White lives matter? Sure, to somebody. To everybody. I mean, all lives matter is what I'm saying. Let me put it this way. I don't have a hate for anybody or any race. I hate the actions of people. When you deal or you do something wrong to individuals and you treat them like they're benign, you have to get into the fact of where you can acknowledge what's been done. And it's not that you can write it, but acknowledgement is enough sometimes to say, you know what? I hear you. It may have happened 100 years ago, but you know what? We hear you. And we're going to do a little something to let you know that we know what you've said to us. So when we talk about this slavery thing, or we talk about the White Lives Matter and the mashups and the swirls and all of that kind of shit, even the Jewish folks that came over here and how they've gotten reparations from this country more than once, we can go back to my Rhineland Bastards segment. Mr. Lou Decipher, if you want to go and check it out. We were over there too in the concentration camps right along with them before they came here on the boats. Yeah, this is a part of what that was about. So when we talk about it, even when we talk about the Holocaust, okay, 6 million. We dwarfed that in this country. We dwarfed that a couple times. And it's still going. I'm not taking anything from anybody. Motherfuckers make these decisions. Just like I said, it's a choice. Everybody has a choice. I'm choosing to speak my mind. And I'm going to stand on my shit. Motherfuckers been getting away with things for a long time. And, because of the platforms that people are on, it's kind of a taboo thing to even say some of the shit that's been said, even by Kanye. When a lot of us have been thinking that shit. Because see, a lot of goofy motherfuckers will say, shit, I wouldn't have been in no motherfucking slavery. They'd have had to kill me. You know what? That's a choice. Go out there and plow that field, pick that cotton, pick that log up, carry it across that river, or die in the field. Choice. Choice. Just like it's a choice to speak your mind or to have the rights that are quote unquote afforded to you in this country to speak in a manner in which it makes a difference or it impacts thought. I'm merely here to incite thought. The choice on how you take it or go and do your research on what I'm uttering here, it is yours. This is where I am. I'm not here to browbeat or bash and say my way is the right way. No, this is just how the fuck I'm feeling. And I'm entitled to that, just like you and everybody else is. You're entitled to what you feel. What you feel, if you want to speak it, it is your right. It is your right. Yeah. So, there. I said it. We live in a day and age where we are still being controlled, but at the same time, the control is not as tight as it was. Because when here you go. Got a dog, right? Let's say you got a dog. Good dog. But you chain him up. You chain him up for too long, he's going to be so wild when you let him go. He's either going to hurt someone or he's going to hurt himself. And we've been hurting ourselves for years as black folks. We're not willing to step up and do our own shit. We won't even stand with each other in situations like this. Whether we could go back as far as Chris Brown and Rihanna when they had their little situation. Motherfuckers want to talk shit about it. The little guy, and I go pull up on him and say, hey, bro, let me talk to you. Fuck him. We're going to cancel him. You know why? Because people have made their choices. They drew their lines in the sand and say, we're going to back her play. We pulling his money. Listen, recognize black men and women. You can't allow these people to treat you in the manner that they treat their own, because you're not one of them. If you don't come from the money shouldn't matter. Fuck your money. My principles are everything. I ain't gonna change up because you taking my money. I can go get back. I can go make money with my people. They gonna fuck with me because they fucking with me already. I'm making you money because I'm the gateway or the bridgeway to allow my people to fuck with you and what you got. Adidas. Because I'm gonna tell you something, before Yeezy came on, that was a motherfucking suffering company. Right along with Puma. God rest Nip. All of those companies in the last 10 years have had a growth spurt because of the individuals, the faces that they had in front of them. And I'm going to tell you right now, Kanye, if you've not heard Hark a Pale White Horse, you need to read the book, brother. And those who understand it, keep on talking, because that's what's going to keep you alive. Keep talking. I said it, goddammit. I said it. Don't backpedal now. Hell, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's not a choice. That's like prison is a choice. They catch you, they lock you down, whether you like it or not. They set up a system to raise slaves. Those not with it never made the boat ride. You know what? I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. I've been to prison. And it was a choice, nigga. I threw the motherfucking bricks at the penitentiary. You hear me? So it was a choice. We know what the fuck we doing. We conscious, motherfucker. Even to the motherfuckers that did take the boat ride, they decided to motherfucking take the choice to ride on the boat from there. And when we talk about that, not all of the slaves rode the boat. A lot of the slaves were here. Yeah. So get your motherfucking stories right, man. Before you come up on this platform with me, and I'm drinking from the small glass tonight. Boy, you don't want this smoke. Huh. Choices, man. Choices we make. As I said again, man. So I chose prison or I choose prison. Did I choose it? Did I chose it? Did I choose it? Yeah, every day I decided to get up and go and do it. I knew it was a part of what I was doing. So yeah, I chose that. I chose that over my family. I chose it over every aspect of life. I could have just went and worked at McDonald's. I could have went to, school. I got finished my school when I came home. There's a lot of shit I could have did. I could have ran my businesses. I didn't have to continue to do the shit that I was doing. I didn't have to fuck with the folks that I was fucking with. I chose to do that. I chose to do it. That's a choice. It comes with it. Just like if I choose to, just like them niggas, they chose to go play basketball or craps with whoever the fuck they played craps with, and they knew what was up. Come on, man. You're not stupid. You know goddamn well, if you've been out in these streets long enough, you know when a motherfucker got some envy for you, some hate for you, and you conducting and you holding court in the street. You got concert with motherfuckers, and you consorting, and what you think come with that? At some point in time, a motherfucker gonna try and test your manhood, and test where you at, test your resolve, try to test your workout. You chose that. You chose that when you jump in the car. Without saying, hey man, listen, I'm gonna go to this event. I'm gonna do this in XYZ and blah 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 blah. And when I finish, I'm gonna hang out here. As opposed to, being able to say, hey, look, nah, we're going to get money tonight. We're gonna get in, we're gonna get out. I need to send them to do the security routes, the checks. And it's because this is a business now. I am a brand. I'm a whole brand. So I have to take the time and take the necessary responsibility for myself to be responsible for those that are being or independence of me to provide an environment or a lifestyle for them. Yeah. So to answer your question, motherfucker, yeah, I chose prison. I chose it. I knew it was coming. It was either that or I was gonna die. Yeah, I chose it. And when the people came for me, I wasn't even mad. It took them 31 years to catch me. Wasn't mad. 36 years to catch me. Wasn't even mad. Had a hell of a run. Hell of a run. So yeah, when we have life and breath in our body, we all have choices to make. And regardless of how we're subdued, we can still make the choice in our lives and how we want to go out of here. The saying is, as a man, you can die as a man once, but you can live as a coward every day. That's your choice. And when we talk about this, here we go. Here's why you have so many lost black men nowadays. And I've touched this and I'll touch it again, but I'm going to give a different spew. If anyone's ever seen horses run, been to an equestrian center or seen horses themselves, right? You can have wild stallions or a Mustang, right? On an average, man, it's hard to break those. So, but if you get them and you catch the woman, the mare, and you put her in a situation where she's birthed them or You got them young, she'll break them for you. This is what a lot of black mothers has done to their young men. They've already broken them and prepared them to go out and be the lacking, insecure, cross-feminine, hateful motherfuckers that they are. You choose your environment, or your environment choose for you. You know what? As a black man, our environments have chose a lot of things for us, from slavery to redlining to everything else. Within the last maybe 30 years, we've been able to get a leg up into, quote unquote, the upper middle class, suburban lifestyle. And those are latter choices that we make because we want something better for ourselves. But then we talk about this story here. Okay. You got this brother whose life may have been one of those who say, well, shit, life was fucked up for them. They grew up in wherever they went and they grew up in, you know what I mean? There wasn't no silver spoons in their mouth. But you get in a position where you're able to change your address. You're able to change your credit status. You're able to change everything about your life. But you continue to do the same shit that you did on 83rd Street or Bankhead or wherever the fuck you from, where you are. Or you constantly have to go get takeout, or you DoorDash your monkey ass back down to the club or to the party or wherever on nights and times when you ain't got no business there, i.e. business there. Your conversation basically saying what the system from slavery to now made these flunk half men. You know what? There's a lot that's been imparted from that. To one aspect to another. I guess I would consider myself old school. I'm one of a dying breed where I've seen the movements where there is really no movement now, because of what I just stated to you, along with the fact that the component of the man being in the family, or the black man being in the family, or the head of the family, has long been a thought that is just like a puff of smoke. It's not a choice. And to address this, most females out here now are not willing to do the work to have a man in their life because they've been made, I wouldn't say the man, but the standalone. So here it is. Let's talk about these Zionists. They have rites of passage when they turn 13. Now, if you're a young boy, the mother has nothing else to do with that young boy's rearing because he's a man at that point in time. So either the rabbi or whoever's in the community, they deal with the upbringing of that young man. And they talk man things with that young man. So he's prepared for the world. In the black community, that's not so. We're talking about over 80% of the houses that are raised, or black men are raised in, were raised by single black women, which spewed their venom at them because of their angst and their desires to have discourse with their fathers, because they're not there, they're not in their lives, they're having to do it on their own based on the choices that they've made. They weren't willing to guard their womb and whatever else. So there's no preparation for that young boy at 13. So he's looking. And he's looking. Just like now, they're looking. So they look for a takeoff. They look for an offset because ain't nobody around. So they're looking at motherfucker on the TV to raise them, to give them some game. So all they got is what mama gave them directly, which is a bunch of bitching and moaning, shortcomings, and teaching them that woman can't be trusted because he's witnessing all of the deceptions for her to make life happen for him. Do you understand me? So there's a root there. When we talk about slavery, a lot of us are still in bondage. Actually, we all are, because freedom ain't free. And every 30 seconds or more, another melanin, fully colored black baby boy or baby girl is being either snatched or taken off the set. Period. So you're saying it was not a hold up. Let me put this. It was not a choice. Either the men move out of your whole family lives on the street. Black women were shown white is right, and your man can't help you. The system. That was done at the breaking of the buck. So it was always there. But that didn't really come forth again for us until the 70s. Because I understand, I don't know who you are. I don't even know what race you might be. Let me speak to you, man. As a black man, our grandparents and my grandparents and great grandparents lived better than most motherfuckers are living now. They always had two incomes in the house, whether the fucking rent was $9 a week and they had to take care of 11 kids. But now you got motherfuckers that have so many, quote unquote, as you're asking, choices and opportunities. They are willing to become ops to seek out an opportunity. Yeah. Or options, rather. You know, when we talk about liberties, you're on the head with that. And we are not free. Freedom ain't free, as I said before. But recognizing who you are and the position of it and operating in the world that we're in. Just know that everything is legal. And that's where you start. Thus, the quote, put it in a book. They'll never find it. But operating there will give you a better understanding of how you need to operate as a free black man or black woman in this country. I'm gonna always speak my mind. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, who did his research. And I'm gonna tell you something. That is a subtle act of solidarity. Subtle act of solidarity. Go ahead, brother. If we had more of us that would do that thing, it would have people recognize that we can't just treat them any kind of way. It's just like even with our votes. You know, someone said, yeah, you know, you got to vote and you got to do the grassroots thing, you know, but a lot of times, you know, we don't know who the fuck we're voting for, really, because we haven't vetted them. Okay. So we listen to other people tell us, yeah, we got to, people, do your homework. Having the liberty, or as this person said, the liberty and the right to vote is right. But at the same time, vet who you're voting for and be willing to hold them accountable on platforms like this, because you have one. If you're watching tonight, you have a lot of people who coming in with their own agendas. And if you're in Maryland, man, I'm gonna say this to you. Don't vote for Westmore. I don't live in Maryland, but I'm telling you right now, don't vote for Westmore if you're black, because he doesn't hold your motherfucking best interest at heart. Got contempt for you. There you go. I gave it to you. Anyway, moving right along. Listen, I came on here tonight. I had to say what I had to say, and I hope that you can appreciate what I said. If not, then shit, you know. Look at my face. Does it look like a face that says I give a fuck? Because I don't. Yeah. A lot of you niggas need to tighten up. Niggas need to tighten up. I don't like niggas. I like beautiful black people who understand who they are and where they come from, who've abandoned the attributes of niggerdom. You're not primal. You're not an animal. You're not that goddamn hungry. You're not lacking. You just need to put your hands to it. You're the blessed folk. You're the chosen folk. Get you some sense of self. Love yourself and let people see you love you, and they'll love on you the way that you love on you. You don't have to go ahead and take something that doesn't belong to you. That's some. Listen, you niggas are willing to go take from a nigga that they ain't got much more than you. The fuck is up with that picture? When you could ride your bitch ass across town about 15, 20 miles and go take something. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. You shouldn't be taking anything from anyone. You should put in the work and get it for yourself, but don't take it from your own people. I'm a firm believer in taking from the establishment, because 9 times out of 10, the establishment is insured. I'm not perpetuating anything, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. God damn it. Stop taking from your own people. This is like burning up your own side of town. What the fuck you doing it for? I mean, well, not that you own anything, but still, you got to lay your head some motherfucker where till you can own something. So why fuck up where you live at? Yeah. Go fuck up where somebody else living at. Get in the habit of that. Break that mental, generational mental block, that curse thing. Don't be fearful of folks that wear badges and shit. Let me stop saying that. No. Respect that, but yeah, get your shit together, man. And stop upholding these goofy ass motherfuckers. I rest the dead. Malcolm X said, do not uphold or take anything that a quote unquote entertainer, athlete, or anyone has to say about certain shit, because it's a conflict of interest. Especially if they're speaking to the whole construct of what the ultimate plan is. How many motherfuckers that look like us has been on the apology tour to these motherfucking Jews? Just Jewish, excuse me, not Jews, Jewish. The Jewish people. God damn it, I got to, I'm sipping from the small cup tonight, so I got to say what I got to say. Shout out to Nick Cannon. That motherfucker ain't never need no money. That motherfucker's family got money. But let me talk about what it is with him. He knows who he is. And the fact that he spoke about it pissed the people off. Yeah, I know who I am too. So I don't have to speak about it, but I'm going to, but I need to make sure it's right when I do. So yeah, it's coming. But here's the thing. You have to recognize, right? When individuals have to call in allies to do shit to you, just how powerful you are. Let me say it again. You have to recognize when individuals have to call for help to deal with you, how powerful you are. That's real. Think about it, man. One black man right now who said some shit, whether it's true or not. You got all these motherfucking people that's coming at this man. One black man who was a billionaire long before Forbes. Fuck Forbes. I don't give a fuck about Forbes. I spoke about this shit over almost a year and a half ago. That this motherfucker was touching what he was touching. But it takes these amount of people, whether it's fucking with his kids, fucking with his bank, whatever the fuck it is. He's paying his taxes, whatever the fuck it is. And then you got goofy ass black niggas. And look at Steven Jackson. Listen, let me tell you something. Nigga, it ain't about who he tender dicking, you goofy motherfucker. It doesn't matter when a man wakes up. If he's woke, stand with him if he's talking the right shit, nigga, because it needs to be heard. And I'll address a black man when I'm addressing a black man. You went over a lot of you motherfucking head. You know, man, I talk to this nigga the way I got to talk to him. Yeah, I'm just stating fact. And you want to talk about how much money he sent to the Floyd family? You know what? I haven't heard anybody else send any motherfucking money to him, whether it was $2 million or $2 or $250,000, whatever the fuck it was. He still sent it to him. And as far as I'm concerned, if he sent him motherfucking $250,000, he can say what the fuck he want to say. And they decide to sue because the white folks want to put the lines on, the Jewish folks want to put a line on him and say, hey, go handle that business. Hey, you know what it's about. I just said it. If you have to send that amount of people for one motherfucker, it speaks volumes to how powerful the individual is, how much influence the individual actually has. And it's not just a black influence. It's massive. It's more than that. Yeah. Get your mind right before you get your behind tight. You understand me? Now I spoke on it. Now I added your ass a few times. You hear me? Get at me. We can talk about it. Roll up on each other. Whatever the fuck we got to do, we can have the conversation. Nigga. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, I for me, if it were me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm gonna continue to say what I just need to say. And yeah, stay talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. And it kills me how quote unquote the Jewish media say, oh, he fell from 6 billion to 400 million. Nigga, like that's motherfucking what? Hang on a second. Like that's like $20 or some shit. You know what I mean? That's like, okay, yeah, he got $20 in his pocket now. I wouldn't give a fuck if I bought a few ranch houses and a farm and a fucking house in the hills and liquidated all my shit and buried it in a couple of grounds. I'm cool. I did what I came to do. I came to make this money. Make this fucking money. Now, because I got the money and I'm liquid, I'm going to find me a black bank and I'm going to deal with them. And I'm going to do something for my community that no one else was able to do. Let me address you. Listen, let me say something to you. I just addressed it to you, goofy. You still wrong. They say he died from drugs, not the police, the next, blah, 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 blah. Your money don't give him the right to it. Listen, that motherfucker was in there passing bad money. He got jammed up because the nigga was in the car. Trust me, if you go see the court shit, if you know what you need to do, go on Pacer. You can see everything. It's there. The Joker wouldn't even testify because he didn't want to incriminate himself. The nigga swallowed what he swallowed, and he said it on the motherfucking tape. I swallowed too much drugs. You hear me? Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, man, I don't give a fuck. Do the shit right if you're gonna do it. You got a motherfucking whole movement happening, and you out here fucking off. You know, be right if you're gonna be in your shit. You hear me? Yeah. He should have been canceled before the Jewish statement. No, he should not have. The Jewish statement needed to happen. Jewish. That's like, I'm gonna meet you about 4-ish, about 5-ish, about 6-ish, about 7-ish. That's not actual. You feel me? You know, wordplay. You know, we talking about legalese. You know, motherfuckers was talking about, hey, look, man, you know, like when police pull up on you, do you understand your rights? Do you understand? And when you understand, when you say you understand, that doesn't mean that you comprehend. Comprehending and understanding is two different things. Do you understand means that you're going to give me the right to do what I'm going to get ready to do with you. Do you understand me? No, I don't understand. I don't comprehend either. We're going to have to work on that. And actually, I'm going to shut the fuck up like it's Friday. So we need to go and get me down to the jailhouse so I can do what I need to do. But anyway, to address you, yeah. I mean, you must be Jewish. You on my platform. Let me see this person. Let me see this. Let me see this individual, man. Let me see who I'm talking to. Let me see. Cause yeah. Yeah, I think he should have been doing just what he's doing. Motherfuckers need to know he's proven what he needs to prove. Yeah. Anyway. You were aware since day one. You wasn't with me since day one, nigga. I don't know you. Trust me. I done checked you out. I don't know you, nigga. We ain't gonna cast them kind of motherfucking bones around. You hear me? Anyway, back to the show. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. I came to put a little paint where it ain't. Insight some thought. I stand on what I stand on, 10 toes down. In a lot of ways, motherfuckers do not understand the common sense or the commonality of a choice. It's like being out here in these streets. There was a time, man, and I'm gonna speak about it, right? And you know, this is an OG to me. My cousin, right? There was a night we was all eating, and somebody owed him something, and he had on a triple fat goose, man, something custom. I mean, I had never seen this. I mean, I've seen a lot of shit, but this motherfucker was custom, like some Dapper Dan shit. And to see this motherfucker burn this coat up, it was all leather. And you just can't burn leather. And I'm saying he burnt this motherfucker because he shot through the motherfucker. You hear me? And because it happened, I don't know, the coat disappeared at some point in time in the night. And then the individual ended up getting their ass whooping with a tricycle. But what I'm saying is the individual that came, they knew what they owed. They knew what the situation was. And it was a choice for them to be where they were. Anyway, man, I had to say it, man. It's an inside thing, y'all. You won't get it, but yeah, somebody will. I'm just saying. And all you get, man, get you some understanding, man. If you like the show, once again, man, this is the Romello Marcellous show. I am he is me. And if you like the show, man, follow me, man. Share it, spread the love, man. Let your friends know I'm here. I'm here every night at 8:30 p.m. And you know, subscribe, smash the like, pluck the bell. Follow me on Instagram also. Yeah, let people know. Hey, don't come through there, man, and don't just chat me and let me know you came through. And if you follow me on Facebook, if you can't get on there, man, listen, let me know, man. And, follow me. I'll let you into the wet room, man. I'm with exceptional taste, folks. Hey, listen, this Saturday, if you are not doing anything, man, my brother will be in town. And you got to come out, man. We're doing the reparations movement, man, on the 5th. Yeah. I'll be posting the information. And yeah, man, come out and hang out with my guy.
Yo, what's going on? This is Tariq Nasheed out here in Los Angeles. I'm giving a 1-year anniversary shout out to our brother Romello. Our brother Romello is out here doing good things, working with brothers and sisters who get caught up in the system, helping brothers and sisters get back on their feet. We need brothers like you out here in the game, doing the right thing, helping our brothers and sisters out here receive justice. Keep doing you, man. Happy 1-year anniversary and many, many more, man. You keep doing your thing and we're here for you, brother. Much respect, much love.
Yeah, man. This Saturday, Tariq and a host of other wonderful people, man, that are moving, are doing some good things to perpetuate movement in regards to reparations for us, man. So yeah, I'll be putting that information up, and yeah, man, come out, man. Come out and support this Saturday, 5th. All right. Yeah, man. On that note, man, listen. I'm not here to bash anybody, man, but I just know how it is or what it is to be moving around out here in these streets, especially in either business, whether it's the streets or the entertainment business. When you get to a certain level, there are certain levels of things. Here we go. When you're running for office, right? And let's say you start making traction. Let's say you're running for the presidential office or Senate, Congress, whatever. After a certain time, when they see the popularity happen with you, there's some changes that actually have with you, it's like, thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm proud of you. What are you doing? Even if I don't agree. Thank you, brother. Hey, your situation changes. It's like when Barack was running. He got Secret Service a lot earlier than the average because of certain things that were happening. But he graduated from a different level. And it's just like that in life, man. If you're moving certain ways or certain parts of your life or certain elements in your life, man, you have to guard the very things that you worked for, i.e. yourself, the prosperity that you keep and you make in your home, making it back to your home and your family, being a beacon of light for your family and those that are around you. So, I'm not bashing, but I can't have any empathy for the shit that I know that comes with certain shit. So, yeah, man, on that note, man, listen, I pray for the babies, because those are the ones that are going to suffer the collateral damage of it all. And yeah, man, let that be that. We got to stop being influenced. We got to hold each other accountable for all our shit. If I'm out here fucking up, man, pull me up, man. Let me know, hey, brother, I need to talk to you. This ain't right. And express your reasons why. I will listen. Yeah, I'm here for it. Yeah. That's the thing, man. We have to be willing to stand together, man. Some solidarity has to come in some way, shape, or form. We are the only people on the face of this earth that does not stick together, that are willing to air our dirt out and do all kinds of shit because we feel in some fucking kind of way. Black people, we can't feel no kind of way about certain shit, man. It costs us double for our trouble. A lot of motherfuckers, man, shit, you got $150 in the bank. Might tell your car tonight, you fucked up. Period. Rent ain't gonna get paid first of the month. Shit. You ain't got no EBT card. If you do, shit, you ain't got nothing but groceries. I mean, no pun intended, you need what you need. But I'm just stating the fact how a lot of our lives are set up, a lot of our bank accounts are set up. It's set up that we gotta do certain things a certain way. Yeah, we got to be better, man. We have to be better with what we're doing and how we're operating with one another. Be willing to pull each other aside, man, and say, hey, brother, just like this brother we're not agreeing on everything, but at the same time, he still likes what I'm doing, you know, and it's merely to incite thought, to riot in the mind that, you know what, shit, let me go do my own research. Let me see what the fuck is he talking about. Let me go see. Let me get my own understanding about it, you know. And it's not about correction. It's not about being right or wrong. It's just, I want you to have it. It is, as they would say, it's rhetorical. Trust and believe me, I know it, but I want you to fucking know it. So yeah, sometimes I may come on here and switch it up so that I can get some clicks, so that I can get you getting off of here talking about it and going to do your own research. So that when you show up again, I mean, you can put the corrections up. I can say, hey, this motherfucker did their homework. Yeah. No, you're get some understanding, man. Love yourself. Let people see you love yourself, man. Let them know how you love yourself, man, so they can know how to love you. And if they don't love you, man, shit, love yourself, man. I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellous Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.